All right, guys, the San Jose Sharks have traded Henry Thrun to the Toronto Maple Leafs for none other than the brawler Ryan Reaves. Now, this is an interesting one. Ryan Reaves didn't get a lot of game time last year in Toronto, but he has sort of been loved around that locker room. So, Jaden, it's a strange one that they've shipped him off, but I think it's even stranger they've managed to get something back for him.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I don't quite understand it, and I understand it at the same time. Um, Look, Sharks. My thought process on this is that they are getting probably the most expensive bouncer in the world, and that's why they're getting him. I figured,
Yep.
you got a lot of young kids. You probably want someone to be there and bounce and be security for them. So I get it from that perspective. You're not getting any goal type production or anything like that from Ryan Reaves. I just don't understand the package going back. What you're
Mm.
giving up for that. And Henry Thrun, he's played what 100 games, NHL games. Um, he's not bad by all means. So I just think it's a hefty pay for someone like Ryan Reaves, and he's only 24, RFA.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't understand the give up. I understand getting him. That's the problem. Well done,
Yeah,
but for Toronto. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I 100% think Toronto have done really well on this. And look, at the end of the day, San Jose haven't given up anything major. But yeah, I do agree with you that you could probably have almost made Toronto pay you to take his contract.
Yeah.
Ryan Reeves played what 30 games last season, 2 points, 7 minutes a night. Yeah, and he wasn't even fighting last season either. It's not like he was going out there and throwing punches and and being that enforcer, we've sort of known him to be. Um, so yeah, the only thing I can think here is, San Jose Sharks, Henry Thrun was their sixth, seventh defender at best. They've got the likes of, Shakir Mukhamadullin to come up. They've got Sam Dickinson, who, depending on how training camp goes, I don't know if he's potentially, gonna make it to the roster or if he's committed to um what's his what's his thing? The London Knights for another year. Um so yeah, I guess that'd be interesting to see where that falls. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see how many games Ryan Reaves is going to play for the Sharks because I almost feel like this could be one of those pickups that Ryan Reaves plays like maybe 20 games at most, plays 5 minutes a night. So my thought is maybe this is more for a locker room thing. Maybe they're looking to bring in that veteran presence to sort of help um, mold these young players, maybe teach them some grit. Uh, but outside of that, yeah, I don't know what else bringing Ryan Reeves would really do. And I don't understand, like you said, why they didn't try and sort of make Toronto pay for him. Um,
Yeah. Look,
yeah,
if
it
you wanted to
appears not.
move Henry Thrun, you probably look. You get Ryan Reeves for a seventh or something.
Hmm.
Maybe a six. You give away whatever. Um, it at probably absolute most, and then you package Thrun in another deal. That's what
Yeah,
I would have done if you needed to move him on. So
yep.
yeah, I don't get the 1-for-1. It doesn't really make sense, and I think that obviously Toronto get the value here, and
Hmm.
because Reeves, good locker room, they probably would have been fine burying him, have that locker room presence in the AHL. That's probably
Yeah.
why they got a little bit more than you would expect, but I still think it
Hmm.
is an overpayment. He's played 100 NHL games. Sure, it's with the Sharks, but I didn't think you would really get an NHL playing player for him.
Yeah, and the thing is for Toronto as well in the scheme of things, this is going to be their sixth, seventh defender. So he probably will be the seventh defender, and he'll jump in and out of the lineup for if Tanev needs a night off, if any of the other players need a night off. So I don't expect him to play a lot, but he's still going to play a pretty vital role in this Toronto team if any injuries come along. So it's not like this is a piece that Toronto are just like, oh, let's, he's not even going to play for us. It's probably going to be an important piece in Toronto in the sense of a good depth piece for them. So I'm a little bit surprised the Sharks have only gotten Ryan Reaves for it. I feel like they could have almost asked for something back on top of that. Because like I said, you could almost say to eat Ryan Reaves' contract, especially seeing there's probably no place for him in Toronto's lineup this season. He could almost say, well, if you want him off your books, give us something for him. So
Yeah.
definitely surprised. I don't think it's the end of the world. Like it's
Nah,
nothing.
it's not game changing for either team. That's the thing.
No,
This
no.
isn't going to tip the scales in either direction for each team, but it might, like you said, locker room presence, maybe plays a bit of security for the young kids. Like it could help, not this year, but future years for the Sharks. It's like, they're putting insurance on their future players, and this is Ryan Reeves insurance.
Mm,
And look, it's a good gamble, if you would call it that, for Toronto with Henry. If he turns out to be a constant player in the NHL on a good team, then that's a win, no matter what. Even if he's
mm.
seventh D, it's still a win. So
Yeah,
yeah, well
yeah,
done, well done. Still don't quite understand it from Sharks, but I think if it's for the reasons I think, then it makes sense. And but
yeah,
ultimately, yeah, interesting move. Well, hopefully, it starts the needle on trades happening. Um, that would be good to see. But
yeah. Don't forget to let us know what your thoughts are in the comments. Do you understand the trade? Do you like it if you're a Sharks fan? Do you like it if you're a Leafs fan? Um, or do you just really not care about it because it's not overly that huge of a trade? But we'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below.
all right,
But
yeah.
yeah,
Don't forget to like, subscribe, like you said, comment below. Check out our other content, and we'll be posting more content shortly. But till next time, catch you guys.
bye guys.